Welcome back. So most of the time, if we want to solve the electrostatic problems, we want to solve the electrostatic problems, we usually solve the electrostatic problem to find out the electric field intensity or electric potential, or you can say at last the charge density. Okay. So these solutions of the this electrostatic problem start with the knowledge of this charge distribution. Okay, if the charge distribution is unknown, if the charge distribution on the surface is unknown, okay, so we cannot apply this Gauss law, all the these laws we have studied, this Coulomb's law, all this law is applicable only when we have this charge distribution, we have the knowledge of the charge. If we have the knowledge of charge, we can directly find out this electric field, okay, by using this relation, or by using this relation E is equal to del V, we can find out the electric potential. Now in this electrostatic problems, many a time we do not have the knowledge of this charge density or charge distribution. So for that case we use different methods. Okay, we use this method of images, or in some cases we use this Poisson and Laplace equation. Most of the time we use this equation. So let us start with this Poisson and Laplace equations. So these equations are this fundamental equations used to solve the electrostatic problems where this charge distribution is on the surface is unknown. So let us start with this simple Gauss law in the differential form. So we know that this del dot D is equal to rho. We know that, and del cross E is equal to 0. Okay. Now we also know that this relation between this electric field and electric potential is like that. We can write electric potential in terms of electric field can be written as like this. And if we have the linear and the isotropic medium, if the medium is linear and isotropic, we will make a separate video for these different mediums. So just remember here that if the medium is linear and isotropic, then we can write D is equal to epsilon E. Okay. Now put this value of D here. So from this we can write epsilon E is equal to rho. Okay. Now what is the value of E in terms of this V? It is del V. Put the value of E here. So minus del V is equal to rho. Okay. So this epsilon is the permittivity, and then that may be a function of position, because we know that the del is a space variation, will give you the space variation. So for a simple medium, that is for a medium that is also called a homogeneous medium, this epsilon is not a function of this space variation. So epsilon is independent of the space variation. For that, we can take it out of this divergence. Okay, so for only this homogeneous medium, if the medium is homogeneous, then only we can take it out of the divergence. So it will be taken out, and it implies that del, okay, so divergence of gradient of that will be equal to del square v is equal to minus rho by epsilon. So this is what, this is the Poisson or Poisson equation. Okay, and this, what is this del square? Del square is equal to what? Del dot del. Del dot del is divergence of del is del square. This operator is called as, this del square operator is called as a Laplacian operator. Okay, del is converted into the del square, and this equation is, this equation is what? This equation is this one, Poisson equation. Okay. Now this, we can write here the value of this del dot del v. Okay, we know that this del is what? Ax curl by curl x ay. We are assuming here only the simple Cartesian coordinate system or rectangular coordinate system. Okay, az curl by curl z. So dot product again with this ax curl by curl x, ay curl by curl y, plus az curl by curl z. Okay, and v is also there. Okay. So if you, we take the dot product, okay, this ax will be multiplied by this ax, that will be equal to 1. Otherwise ax dot product with ay will be equal to 0. So we will get here that will be equal to curl square v curl x square plus curl square v curl y square curl square v curl z square. Okay, and that will be equal to what? Minus rho by epsilon. Okay, so this is Poisson equation. So we can write this del square in the cylindrical coordinate system or in the spherical coordinate system. Okay, for the time being I'm not considering this cylindrical and the spherical coordinate system. And one more thing, if this in a particular region, okay, or in a particular medium where there is no free charge, okay, this charge density is 0. If we consider any region or any medium where this charge density rho is 0, then this equation reduced to del square v is equal to 0, and this reduced equation is called as a Laplace equation. Laplace equation. So don't confuse in this. This del square operator is called as a Laplacian operator. This equation is this Poisson equation. If this rho is 0 in a particular medium or region, then this del square V is equal to 0. Okay, this Laplace equation play a very important role in electromagnetics. Now this equation is used in this conductors to find out the capacitance. Okay, from this equation you can find out V. Okay, solution of this equation. This is the second order differential equation, and this term second order differential equation will give you the value of V, and from the value of V we have a relation of V with this E. We can find out the electric field, and then last we can find out the charge density. Okay, so this problem is very important as far as these capacitors are concerned. So this is used to find out the potential. Give the solution to find out the solution of this problem will give you the value of V. Then V is related with E, and by using this, if we have the value of E, we can find out the rho. Okay, so this is the why this equation is famous. Okay, so thanks for watching.